been so great. I'm sorry we don't have more fun things to do together, but if you ever feel like bouncing something off me, my door is always open.
Go with the murder details again.
Most certainly, Harry.
You mentioned the lawyer
Nothing.
girl.
Oh, Liz is a bright one. I pay by all means, Harry. What's
All
on
good.
your mind?
All caught up on that. Let's see. Karaoke. Victims trash. I have a strong suspicion that Gary the crypto-fascist did it. I don't know why. I just think he did it. because the game has said his clothes looked odd and it didn't fit. I think he picks clothes out of the trash or some shit. Am I right? Because you laughed.
It's because he's a fascist and he can't dress proper. Like.
Oh, I don't see how those two are related.
Well, the crypto part, I think.
True.
Like, it sounds. Just the name crypto fascist makes me think this guy never touches grass in his life.
Okay, let's see. Class J, talk to her. There's a lot of stuff actually to do related around the bar. Alright then. Bar and radioing back to my car. That's a lot of important stuff to get done. Let's get to it. I know Leo can tell me about the individual members of the union now that everyone's given me permission to, you know, pick his talkative ear. Wait, his brain. I meant to say brain. That didn't make any sense what I just said.
What else is there? You think you make sense the rest of the time, but you were just saying, "Oh,
that's not
British.
true. Sometimes.
Oh, hey,
Britain's
mister.
not even a
I'm
real
nearly be back
place.
to talk with old Leo. No trouble at all, mister. No trouble at
You
all.
need to know everyone. I need to ask about
Mr.
something.
Everett doesn't really want me to talk to people about union guys. But who did you want to talk
Who's
about?
Edgar?
Mr. Edgar is Mr. Everett's brother. He looks a bit younger, he does. But a very smart fellow. Very smart fellow indeed. All kinds of places
Oh
he
my
visits.
God, this
Left with the first autumn
guy is
rains
so
and
hard.
didn't come back before the trees were green again.
I should have gone dialect
South
too,
Saffrey.
instead of
A
this.
lot of bulk.
What's up with that
chemical
measurehead guy?
Whoa, he's really something. He doesn't talk much to me usually, but when he does, I don't really understand most of what he's saying.
I don't know what he's talking
Actually,
about.
I
He's a
don't
weird
think he would
racist.
like me running my mouth. Once he said he's a dragon to this mob fellow who came picking a fight with some union men. I think he really believes Jean-Luc was a dragon because he ran right
Wait,
off.
the racist guy is
Another
called
time,
John
he
Luke?
almost killed another guy.
You're kidding.
But I shouldn't
Card?
talk about that.
It was racist?
Almavic, is Measurehead's real name actually Jean-Luc?
Oh yeah, I think so.
Oh my god.
That's precisely what he is.
That's funny.
Everart's dragon.
So you're telling me, even being the server's like local faux racist, I have the privilege to share my name with another real racist, the super racist. Tell me about Titus. Oh wait, no.
This is who you wish you were.
Tell me about Manana.
He's a union man through and through. Good guy. Honestly, I don't know what he does for us, but it
know about the
must
guy in
be
the container?
important. But who do you mean, mister?
A fancy guy in the suit.
I don't know anyone like this, mister.
He really feels very uncomfortable discussing matters related to Everard.
About Renee.
The night guard. Ooh. He's
Oh
a
yeah, Renee. I
peculiar
know he
fellow.
works the night shift.
He's the strong,
Different.
silent type, you could say. We talk all the time, but I don't really know much about
Petanque.
him. He plays petanque
Mr.
with
Martin
my
is
old
a human studies teacher, huh?
Mr. Martin, down at the plaza. I think he's the only fellow who actually knows old Renee. They lived on the same street their entire lives. Even dated the same girl on and off for as long as I can remember.
Is he a human
Strange
studies
fellows.
teacher?
Mr. Martin, yes.
Mm.
Don't really remember much about him. I was just a boy back
Tell me
then.
about Evora. Oh
I
wait,
best
right,
not.
Titus.
Oh, Titus is a longshoreman through and through. He was born on a boat, they say. His veins are probably filled with salt water, I tell you. Sure, mister.
Alright then. Thanks for the lowdown. Got some decent information on Martin. Not that he's the most important person, but I like talking to him because he's nice. I'm gonna get a bite of his sandwich. Alec, you
Yum,
can't
yum.
stop me.
No, don't do it. Don't do it, Dan.
I like how
the
the
sandwich
witches-
is all.
I like how
The stand.
I want to complain. The guy in the container, he's the only one I asked for money in this whole game because I thought, okay, he's got so much money, it wouldn't actually matter. It's like I'm not putting him out, right?
Yeah,
he-
and
he
he gave
gave
you
me-
$3. So
He had so much money. He said, "Oh, I
light
just don't carry it."
dispenser.
His money was so high, it made my real counter go higher just to be near him. And after all that, he gave me probably for some reason, I believe the joke is probably that he gives me way less money than most of the people would if I asked them.
Yeah.
Which I think is appropriate because I think most players hesitant to like just beg every single person they meet.
Not me.
So the fact that you meet this one guy who you're like, okay, he could definitely spare a few to help out, a regular old person, and then he's like, nah, $3.
Too poor. No, I'm too poor.
Oh, there was only $200 billion left in my bank account. Since it's impossible.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a
Right.
pull-out
Guy
tool.
so fucking much.
Precinct 57, how may I assist you?
Need to report a dead body on the Martinet boardwalk.
One moment. Can you please describe the body? Age, sex, cause of death?
Unidentified middle-aged man, height 170 to 175 centimeters, dark hair, medium build. Slipped, fell through the hole in the boardwalk, hit his head against a metal bench.
We suspect he might have been inebriated when he fell.
Yeah.
There were bottles all around him.
Any signs of violence?
Seems like an accident, ma'am.
No field autopsy necessary.
You can hear her quickly
Just like
typing in
you.
the background.
Yeah.
Parents
What
not
about
warning
his
you.
belongings? Did you examine his clothes?
Wearing old boots, trousers, old leather jacket with a bright blue lining. Library card, contents in his pocket.
Any information on the library card?
Central Jamrock Public Library. Billy Majon.
Good. You have a lead. Do you and Lieutenant Kitsuragi want to take the case, or should I assign it to
We're taking
Come
it.
I
on!
have assigned the case to Lieutenant Kim Kitsuragi. Please follow up on this library lead to identify the man.
Rockroom
We'll
Rage.
send someone to take the body to the morgue.
Rage 1.
I'm turning into Dark Side Phil here.
You needed to add a dude to that, come on. Like, come on, dude. I pressed that button.
This guy has a one-shot unblockable attack
That's a pain in the
that
ass.
tracks,
Oh, that's
and-
bad. That's bad.
and he went entirely through a fucking pillar to get me.
Yeah, I know that it does
cover-
happen in Souls games. It's always annoying. It's definitely not going to be annoying. Damn, my rhetoric is strong. My physical body is immaculate. Perfect. It's the greatest. It's the greatest body you've ever seen.
I have the greatest body.
I have the greatest
Lord.
body. Oh, my body is
Ever-
great.
Better than Cricket Hillary's.
Crooked Hillary's body is on the verge of collapse. My body is filled, brimming with power.
It's all the McDonald's that I eat.
It fuels me. It powers me. I love McDonald's. It's so bad.
Yum yum.
I've conquered all the McDonald's. I'm never gonna stop. Interfacing, huh? Interfacing. Perception. Self-worth. Where? I guess I could upgrade my perception a tad. Nice. Amazing.
You're welcome.
That's all for now. Thank you for reporting in.
Could you
Is there
connect me to
anything else I
Jamrock
can do
Public
for you?
Library? Thank you.
I'm afraid they're closed.
Other people
It's
like,
clear that the library is
excuse me.
open from 10 a.m.
And I
to
go,
6 p.m.
We
well, I
should
already
try
know there's
again
no
during
excuse for me.
business hours.
So
Anything else, Detective? 57?
There's no
In the
excuse for
cabin,
you.
you
You've been saying that since the day you were born. They turned to the doctor, and the doctor simply shook his head. There's no excuse. Apparently, you can still analyze these tracks. I don't know why. Almric,
What do
I'm
you
gonna
see?
put on. Oh. So, our odd soul wasn't in the back of the whirling.
I don't know. They're about the same size. Not the same boot.
No
but
horizontal
it
boot
could be
prints.
the same
Whoever
person.
walked in the Whirling's pinball watch had been working.
No, these prints are pretty standard. The ones in the dust looked custom. Or maybe they're just a foreign design. What do I think? Then, after...
Indeed.
So far, so...
Of course, there were 8 tracks. But
There's one pair missing from the... Yes.
Come on.
I thought the Hardys are going to tell us much.
Huh. Could have sworn there was something the game wanted me to look at from here. Keep pointing out tracks. Oh well.
Kuno's like Kuno's dad? Kuno doesn't give a fuck. Kuno doesn't fucking care.
Wait, my empathy is at 42%. Maybe if I have empathy clothing. What clothing would give a man empathy? What can turn me from a sociopath into a... Aha. Pinball maker's coat. Biker cop sunglasses. Oh, we're getting there. Ooh. Ooh. Almobic. I'm going to peer into Kuno's soul. Watch.
Oh, Parker.
Kuno doesn't want you for staring in his soul, miss. Too bad, kid. I put on the
like
staring into your
dad.
soul shoes.
Kuno doesn't give a fuck about
83%.
anything.
Let's go.
what's going on
No!
isn't like you
I'm
don't
reloading
give me
that
nothing.
save. 83%. I want to know. I put all my points into empathy just so I could get the Kuno check. The Kuno vibe check. I need to pass it. I hope it will destroy him. I mean, I just want to see what's wrong with it.
Kuno's like Kuno's dad?
It's not Kuno. It's Kuno S.
Interesting. How?
Kuno S is by far the worst of the two. Kuno has no problem being near you, but the
Oh.
other hides behind the fence, afraid for her life,
Interesting.
like she's done something. She came up with that psychopathic scheme of screaming for help before. Kuno just wanted to talk to you about his name. Kuno S was the one who wound him up and directed him.
You're being egged on.
Also, Kuno hasn't stopped talking to you,
Aw.
even enjoys it from time to time.
Kuno actually
When you talk
enjoys
to the
talking
other
to
one,
me.
it's like talking to a cornered
That's
animal.
nice.
All in all, Kuno respects madness. You cannot hope to outdo her on that front.
Kuno.
You must win yourself a few
Kuno.
minutes with him alone.
Fuck you whispering about?
Oh.
He's whispering too. He's going with it. But watch what happens.
Fuck you whispering about!
She puts extra stress onto that word, expecting it will make you uncomfortable.
If Kuno wants to whisper, he's gonna fucking whisper, okay? Let's whisper, pig.
This is it. You've got him. But be careful. You can still fuck this up. Don't make Kuno look bad in this.
Oh, that's sad.
Oh. I need to make sure. Don't make Kuno look bad in this.
Foo Fighters drummer Taylor Hawkins is dead. That's sad.
What's up with her? She's terrifying.
Crazy? You don't know the half of it. She's not crazy. She's insane. Dangerous. She's smoked a man. She's done people in.
Stop talking to him! Kuno, I'm fucking warning you! You're gonna get us into shit!
I knew she was worse. It's always women.
She understands what
Yeah.
you're trying to do.
Yo, see? Did Kuno not tell you? Kuno told you. Kuno talks to whoever he wants.
Yeah.
Talk, pig. Kuno's got it under control.
You did it. They're separated.
Wait, is this
He's even
real?
turned his back to her, so she can't read
Nicolas
his lips.
Cage changed his last name in honor of Luke Cage. Is that real?
Wait, what? Repeat that?
I just saw this tweet that said, apparently Nicolas Cage changed his last name in honor of Luke Cage.
So what's his new last name?
No, Luke
Cage.
Cage,
Oh.
as in his
Oh, his new his name is because of Luke Cage. Interesting.
yeah.
That's cool, actually. Wait, what do you
What a
mean she
nerd.
smoked someone?
Kuno means she killed someone.
She's
That's
so-
right. She's a killer. Like, actually a killer.
His little green eyes are fixed on yours. He's meant everything he said before, but right now, he not only means it, he is sincere.
You're serious?
Killing is serious shit. Kuno's always serious about the 488.
488. The criminal code doesn't go higher than 190.
She's probably killed a pig too. I mean, I'm pretty sure she has.
Come on, she hasn't killed police officers.
I knew you pigs were too naive for this shit. Good thing Kuno's got her under control. Kuno keeps her calm.
A cop would be too large for her to overpower. But a determined child of her size
Could she have killed another
can
child?
still
That's
kill the vulnerable,
dangerous.
the elderly,
Good thing
the
I took this
homeless,
check.
or other children.
Stop a child murder.
The creature peers at you both from over the fence. There is something searching in her eyes. Fear.
You think it's possible she's killed other children?
Kuno falls silent.
Kuno, there, that's it. That's what Kuno is starting to think, yeah.
Aww. That's what she's your sister, Kuno S.
Fuck no, she's not my sister. She's just a stray who got in.
Stray?
Like yeah, she was just there.
The apartment building behind the fence.
What was that, Kuno?
She was in the hallway, dripping wet, by the fucking shoe rack, in the dark.
The hallway with the janitor's closet?
Yeah, that's the place. She was just balled up near the closet. Kuno's got no fucking idea. Her hair was all wet. I think she pissed on the floor too. She was there for 3 days, in the corner, every time Kuno went out. I don't know. Someone left the door open. Kuno comes home and she's sleeping under the desk, under a pile of clothes, like a dog.
What about your parents?
Kuno's dad doesn't give a shit. Doesn't even see her there. Or thinks it's fucking Kuno. Shit's all on Kuno.
You said she's insane?
Yeah, she's psycho. None of that kiddie psycho. Cat burning shit. She does the real deal.
Whoa.
Yeah.
What's the real deal?
Snuff radio shit.
And he doesn't even want to think about it. This isn't just another boast.
You think she has something to do with the dead man?
Yeah, she would have liked to fuck him up, but she didn't. Kuno wasn't around, and C was with Kuno.
Where were you?
Look, Kuno's gonna put you at ease. We didn't do it.
It's appreciated.
He speaks the truth, my liege.
You said she's insane?
Yeah, she's psycho. Not. Yeah, let's.
What's the language she uses? Napakiampi, Fagiari?
Fuck knows. She says it's the
Song
of her people or some shit. Crazy people. The fucking Nakis. I don't know.
It's Suruis. The
Suruis.
Suru are an indigenous ethnic minority
Vasa.
in the social democratic
Norwegians.
powerhouse Vasa on the tundra and tiger-covered Isola of
Suruis.
Katla. Far
Surois. Like that man from Hjelmdal shit.
Yeah,
She
Hjelmdal.
could be. She could be that Hjelmdal shit.
Revshot does have a small Suruis community, or she climbed into a yakberry crate and was shipped over
How are
accidentally.
you dealing with all this?
How's Kuno dealing? Kuno's dealing just fine. Kuno's got this shit under control.
You need backup. I'm here for you.
Listen, listen. C is Kuno's go-to. Kuno's protecting her. You fuck with C. You fuck with Kuno. You threaten her.
This is what it all comes down to. He needs you to take him seriously now.
I'm going to kill you. I'll run when you put the cuffs on her. Sneak up on you later and fuck you up. You understand?
He may not be able to do it, but he will try. Right now, he believes he will.
I can respect that. Understood, Kuno.
Alright. Now we can do business.
Business.
Yeah? What do you want? Kuno can hook you up with...
Oh, don't hook him up with shit, Kuno.
See? Relax. He respects the Kuno. Kuno made him respect the Kuno. You respect the Kuno, you get all kinds of shit.
Excellent.
Kuno's gonna get you hooked on illegal narcotics if you run a little errand for the Kuno. Get you hooked, pig. That's right. Kuno's a candy store for pigs now. Get ready to be rewarded.
You run legal narcotics, huh?
Kuno gets it from his dad. Kuno
Oh.
and his dad are major suppliers. That's where Kuno gets his lightning on. Problem is, Kuno and his dad had a little falling out. Now junkies clawing at Kuno's door. Streets going mad. Kuno's
okay,
gotta throw
okay.
his dirty popo man at it. dirty popo man is you. In there is Kuno's violent dad on steroids. Kuno's dad does steroids and speed. If you can take
Who
him,
is your
you
dad?
can have half. Kuno's dad is a fucking monster.
Are you sure you can take on the most violent man in Revachol? In your condition?
How much I made up my mind, Kuno.
Okay, Kuno's listening.
I'm going in there, but not for the speed. I'm going after the most violent man in Revachol.
Sure, whatever. If you survive, make sure to bring that shit back to Kuno. Just get in the apartment building. Kuno knows you already fucked your way in. Go to room 12, first floor, and kick down the door. Police violence style. Kuno style. And then it's action time. That's it. Next time Kuno sees you, you better have his shit.
What the hell are you signing us up for here?
Come on, I'm obviously not going to take it. We're going to get drugs away from a minor.
Okay then.
Kuno doesn't fucking care.
Okay, being empathetic is good.
Yes,
I'm glad the game
I'm
told
glad
me
you.
that.
I'm glad you understand this
yeah,
now.
I know.
Huh?
I was like confused on the subject, but now I'm pretty clear on it.
I was like, do I beat children or do I not beat children? Now I realized beating children is bad.
Sometimes.
You know, if they don't deserve it, you know, like some of those little shits. Like, you know, this
some
is
of
a
the little
joke,
shits.
Twitch. Please don't ban this channel.
I'm not kidding. I will.
You can beat the ones that say the C word.
Kuno.
Kuno S. What is her deal?
I
anyway?
really like Kuno. I
I'll die
liked his
before I
character a
spoil
lot.
Pig.
What are the strange words you use?
I come from the woods, good Davidu.
Don't be traumatizing her.
Okay, leave her alone. Got it. It's your prerogative, Kuno. Get speed from Kuno's apartment. Take down Kuno's dad. I think I'm going in there to take down Kuno's dad. He seems like a bastard. Oh, I need to call Alice back. I need to call Alice about the armor. And I need to get down. I need to wait till 10 o'clock anyway.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the...
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Did you find out more about the owner of the armored boots?
Still no word, I'm afraid, sir. I know it must be
Alright.
frustrating. 57, over and out.
In the cabin, you...
No dice on that one yet. I'm starting to get through everything, which is pretty good. Like, I've actually, most of the quests that aren't, like, multiple days, I've actually done. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Let's see. Take the stuffed bird to guards. The special borscht. Plus, I'll tell you what, you know what we're gonna do first?
Right.
Yeah. Wait, no. I'm gonna kick that fucking door open.
Paradox. Cell weekend.
I have a door to kick down. I have justice to deal out to drug dealers. I'm actually gonna do my job.
Whoa.
So excited.
That's cocked.
So that's cocked.
That's not based.
You're doing your job?
Whoa.
Ew.
What have we here?
Bridge?
A bridge with loose nails and rot-infested wood that creaks in the wind.
Construction code
A
violation.
construction
over here.
code violation.
True. They never cleaned up the war damage. The rest of Revachol looks better, though.
Not the splinters.
The bridge is fine enough. Locals use it all the time after.
Kim Kitsuragi, you haven't thought about the splinters.
Just an ordinary war. Nothing to see here.
Fuck me. You know what? Why not? Let's get conceptualization up. Let's get everything to 5 in the intellect sphere.
Just an ordinary war. Nothing to see here.
28%, huh? I love how putting on different clothes makes me a better man. That makes
Yeah.
sense.
Just like your life.
Yeah.
Just an ordinary wall. Nothing to see.
That's why
Yeah.
nudists
Damn
don't
it.
have good stats.
Why must we stop to look?
Why must we stop by to look by the stupid wall every time we pass? Okay, 58%, I'm not going to retry that. But I do want to leave the check open for next time, so I'm going to reload this up. I'll come back when I'm smarter.
Never.
Yeah, we're never coming back. I was just trying to look cool. Yeah, I was lying. I ain't got nothing. Sorry about that. Oh, jeez. You got the stink lines and everything. Let's go check Gary the Racist's room again, just before I go deal with the drugman.
Druggerson.
Drug McDruggy McDrug.
Drug.
What happened to you, man? You used to be cool.
Well, that's just not true.
I was never cool. What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah.
A row of
Don't
monks
gaslight me.
sits
I know I was never cool. Shut up. Don't talk to me or my lameness ever again. Hold on, I'm coming. Hold on, I'm singing this song in the wrong tune. I forgot how this beat goes. Should be simple enough.
A shabby door hangs oddly on its hinges. Secured
83% I'm gonna save. I don't have to reload. I won't have to get a new point just for 83%. Actually, oh, I just realized if I put on the found gloves, sorry, the armor gloves, they come with 2 interfacing, so.
a shabby door hangs oddly on its hinges. Snip.
I know there's no stopping you, but let's at least make this quick.
Got it.
Master investigator. You just can't keep yourself away from locked
It's my
and
duty
hidden
as a cop
places,
to investigate
can
every
you?
squinch.
Attaboy,
Square
the
root.
world's secrets were made for you. They wait patiently for you to uncover them.
Hell yes, baby. Physical instrument might come in handy in the future. So I'm gonna put on the tank top of being a Chad. Oh, scented scarf reduces my physical instrument because it's not manly. Cuna de routine.
A phone book lies open on the table, covering a stack of utility
Located the
bills.
psychoactive substance.
Right.
Good. Confiscate.
The minuscule amount of amphetamine doesn't interest the lieutenant in the slightest. He listens instead. You pocket the bottle as if it were the most natural thing in the world. Blast it before you face the beast. Deruita.
Well, I think I know where our man is. This child beater.
A bundle of clothes heaped on the bed.
I know
In the
Pat
dark,
was
it
mean.
looks like a nest.
Look at the power.
bundle of clothes. In the dark, it looks like something underneath there. It doesn't give a shit that you're a cop. Stop your hand now. Your hand touches a greasy duvet. You see a 60-year-old, fat, red-headed man passed out from large amounts of alcohol. You don't have to take him down. He's already down.
Is this thing even alive?
I'm afraid it is. Look, it moves.
Points to a fleshy lump sticking out from the other end of the blanket. The limb seems to be twitching.
And look, the other foot is camouflaged by a striped sock bearing the name Maxtor on the sole. 3 toes are poking out of a hole. Maxtor is a gas company. He's wearing free socks from a gas company. They probably came with the bills. A groan rises from the man's throat, dry like a death rattle. He's trying to say something in his sleep. The man groans once again, but his tongue keeps failing him. It's impossible to make out the syllables. And then it dawns upon you. Pigs, he says. He's trying to call you pigs.
Fuck you, die. What did you say?
His hand falls back on the bed, limp and defeated.
At least he got to say his piece.
Is Kuno's father listening?
Well, judging by the color of his hair, I would say yes.
The lieutenant's right. The man's unwashed hair bears a familiar ginger tone. There's still plenty to be scared of here. Just not what you thought.
He's expecting something worse.
I think he's still quite bad. I mean, what he has come to. This man won't be feeding his family anytime soon. Not that he was, but at least he won't be beating his son.
Agreed.
A pair of half-open bug eyes is staring back at you from the dark, empty, and frozen. It's clear that the person behind them is not awake.
Can't you tell? It happens to exceptionally committed substance abusers. They fall asleep with their eyelids still open.
I'm still not sure. Still not sure he's not dead.
Look, he's trying to communicate.
Maybe we should help him.
What is there to do? We could turn him on his side so he doesn't choke on his own vomit, but he's already on his side. We could take him to Remedy or Saint-Baptiste, but he doesn't have money for medical services. They don't do charity for people who are trying to kill themselves. Besides, he'll be dead in a few
years, months, weeks. The pile of blankets grunts miserably.
Take your speed, old man.
Silence, only heat.
Oh, so I can't beat this guy. He's already beaten himself.
The aging alcoholic is still there.
I can't beat a man who beats himself. Well, I could, but what's the point? Okay, I'm gonna report back to Kuno. He might not be happy with my take, but there is one thing to be certain of. You know what that is, Ambik?
What?
I don't know, I was hoping you would.
Like what?
No. No, Ambik, not like.
Why not?
Something far more sinister than Nigma.
It's impossible.
You know what, I might as well go talk. Who to talk to first? Joyce? I'm gonna talk to Joyce, so I'll head down the hallway. I'm gonna assume this old lady sweeping is probably not the crazy lady I was worried about with who might have my gun.
Why is Dragon Age Inquisition modding such?
Doesn't like you modding its games.
Yeah, that's it.
It's really annoying, honestly. Like, I've like
must have. I must have like installed 2 mods that don't
They don't play nice
Nope.
together.
You're back.
play well. Because
Good.
like
What
some
can I
of the
help you with?
armors, when I look at
Found my
them
badge.
or
By
put
love, you
them on,
did.
just completely
Fast,
break the
observant,
game.
like an electronic printer.
And I'm trying to
Pleased
figure
to
out
meet you,
why.
Lieutenant W. Freighter Dubois.
The
I
hard
am
part
glad
is
to
I don't
see a
even
man
know
of high
what
qualification.
caused it.
What can
Like
I help you with, Lieutenant Freighter?
I've been dealing with a Varg.
She's not even asking you anything. It's so easy to just say.
He asked me to deliver an envelope.
Sounds like he has you running errands, Detective. A well-established dominance ritual.
Indeed. I named the settlement
Where
down
did
the
he have?
coast.
Ah, yes. I've been meaning to go there.
With longing. Clear and simple longing. Strange.
You're
Why
not
does
quite
she
fond
want
of
to
this.
go
You're
there?
quite fond of this village, aren't you?
I should be. In my youth, I had a brief dalliance here in Martinez. He was an older man with impossibly broad shoulders. He's probably dead by now. Even his shack is long
Been to
gone.
Martinez before.
Yes, I was slumming it with some girlfriends of mine. We had boats and... Don't hold it against me. My paramour certainly did not. Not overly so. It's not like this was the only place we visited. We told ourselves we were the worst thing to happen to the coast since the Coalition landed in '08.
He said he wanted to build a youth
Imagine.
centre for the children of Martinez.
A youth centre with Edgar Clare's statue on top of it. Go ahead. Help him. Make it so. I
They
have
said
no
you
power
can't buy
to
the
stop
place.
him. Yes. I'm sad I'll never have the time, Detective. I've always wanted a dilapidating fishing village.
She is more defensive about it.
Full of ghosts and ancient memories.
He also asked me to
Was
open
this
the door.
a referral, you mean? I take it this was for someone in the RCM. Don't answer that.
No, a real door.
Oh my.
The lieutenant does not say anything, but you hear the nylon of his jacket rustle
Had to be
as
done.
he looks
I got in
at
for the
you.
place.
That's good to hear, Detective. Police work is rarely pretty.
Her bartering mind cannot fathom that you didn't ask anything in return.
Frankly, what was done was not pretty at all, but neither was it illegal. I advise you to be very selective with what information you choose to share. This may have consequences beyond our line of sight.
That's all I got to say.
Naturally, Detective. Of course, Detective. You can always drop by later, should something come up. Now, what else can I do for you? Oh? Of course, Detective. What would you like to know? Good. What we...
There was a touch of discomfort. She nods.
Let's talk about the lynching.
Of course. Anything to help. I am
I
sorry
guess
to
they already
have been
know
the
about
bearer
the
of
war
bad
thing
news.
going on.
If there is anything else, of course. Of
Oh well,
course.
I don't need to
Don't
inform her
tell
of
her you-
anything. Alright, it's just before 10, so I have enough time to go talk to,
Better.
in the game.
No, in real life.
Oh yeah, right. Well, I gotta finish up 2 last things. I can't believe that drunk took my pen. You know how useful that pen was? Now it's gone. I'll never have that pen again. It was a great pen. There's no pens like it.
I've got nothing to say
Are
to
you the
you.
hardy girl?
I am not.
You could be Liz. You could be anything.
Even a mod? Glenn, I went to law school.
He's right. With a face like that, she could be on the cover of Le Debutante International.
You look good, Glenn. She went to law school.
So fucking what? Lots of models are actually really smart people.
No, Glenn, they aren't.
This didn't change her opinion of you. It's not her. She's not a hardy girl.
See if we all got
It's
anything
you
to
again.
say.
What is it?
You never talked. Promised you'd cooperate.
Oh, so you went and talked to my mommy.
And what's gonna happen if we don't? You're gonna go and tell on us?
Very mature, guys.
Yeah, I heard him. Now, fuck do you think I'm doing here? Let me state this very clearly.
But having Everard back you up like that did seem to have some effect.
Ain't nothing to it. Not yet. We're gonna confront him with the tape. I wanna hear her words first, not his. The old lady, give everything that.
Oh, hello, dear. There you are again.
And it's your husband on the coast.
Goodness. How is he?
He's fine, ma'am. As we had suspected, he couldn't get back earlier because the water lock on the canal was broken.
Oh, yes. That's my Morel. But I am so relieved to hear that he's okay.
You haven't, however. There are dangers out there. Our aging body's foul. Her heart won't rest until Morel is safely back with her. Now maybe she'll open up about those fascinating cryptids. Take her mind off all this.
Hey, maybe you can tell me about some
You're
cool
an
cryptids.
enthusiastic idiot.
We don't have time for Cryptozoology 101. Let's get back
Okay.
to work, shall we?
That's all for now, Meg. Can't win no more. Oh, wait. Gart, I have a new bird for you. It's very
Can I
ugly.
help you? What is this thing?
Wanted to apologize. You know, breaking the great skewer.
Okay. Okay, well, this is actually a nice bird. A competent piece of taxidermy.
Yay! It's a competent piece of taxidermy.
I can fix it to the plaque and have a new bird in the establishment, I guess. So, I don't know. Thank you. I'm gonna go with thank you.
People just don't know how to accept gifts, especially taxidermy. He likes it.
I feel good about our work here today. It's all about the little things, like bringing people random stuffed animals.
It's not actually about that, but he liked it.
Gart, I'm going to sing karaoke.
No, you don't.
He tries not to look at you. It's dangerous to acknowledge the karaoke man. You need to approach this situation logically. Ask him why he has the PA system installed if you can't use it.
Why do you even have it installed if no one uses
It's
it?
for the... It's for no one. It's a prop. I'm not letting anyone use it after the great karaoke catastrophe of
44?
44. A lot of people got killed because some arsehole wanted to sing karaoke.
It's not for prop, it's for your clients. I know
Okay,
it's you.
yes, it's for some clients.
Hey, I paid the bills. I have the right to use this cat. I can ask him if he wants to just fuck me because he's fucking me all the
Well,
time.
we don't have any tapes. They all got stolen.
It's alright. I have my own song with me.
The man in the vest and the violet shirt stares at the tape you've just given him.
Fine, fine. Climb on that stage and do your thing. Just get out of my hair.
I'm having it uninstalled, he mumbles to himself.
Yes, I can sing karaoke whenever I want.
Sing it. Do it. Do it.
No,
do
I
it.
need to do my work first, then I can sing.
No, you gotta do your karaoke.
No, I have
It will
police
make your
work to
soul
do.
more. It'll make your soul more powerful.
Oh. After I'm done talking to the assault.
Do it now.
That's what puts you in a singing mood.
Yeah.
Dude,
Wait.
now.
I don't like your insinuation. Okay, lady.
I was just thinking, what a nice day for questions pertaining to a murder investigation.
We did listen to the recording, and I'm afraid the deceased did state he intended to commit rape.
She puts her coffee cup down with a soft ring. as the porcelain meets the metal table.
Did he? I never said he was a good man, or that he had good intentions. Only that he was never bad to me.
You're crazy.
She doesn't care. If anything, she sounds amused.
He specifically identified you as a target.
Where did they get this recording exactly?
It's intercepted radio chatter of the deceased, recorded via a de-encryption station.
Does he say he's gonna do it Soldier of the Apocalypse style?
Something to that effect, yeah.
The phrase was used.
Yeah. That was practically his pickup line. Did he say whores a lot? Was he pretty much on the verge of
Cohoy,
doing
yes.
it Cohoy style?
He did refer to the atrocities in South Suffolk, yes.
He wasn't actually there. He didn't do a tour, or at least didn't tell me he did. Would have been overkill anyway.
So
He
just
lived his own little Cohoy. It
last
wasn't
thing
his.
machismo, got it.
Yes, was he bragging?
Oh no, I'm pretty sure he did all those things. Then integrated them into his idea of normalcy. To keep on living. Until they just sort of turn into his
Coping mechanism.
running joke.
Right.
I was gonna say running joke. And it sounds like you didn't even get the good bits. He was like the Seminese conflict, the Cohoy massacre, and the 36 famine in Yezut all rolled into one person, then cast in Orani ceramic armor, which he wore in bed and in the shower.
You like this kind of stuff?
We're all scraping up any happiness we can find, officer.
Oh, creepy
Going
old bitch.
around with our little scouring sticks.
Did he tell you he had actually done any of those things?
No. We were too busy laying waste to our own nervous systems to direct any of the fury outward.
What kind of man was he? Before you go, ask for details.
Thank you for clearing that up, miss.
She takes a very small sip of her coffee and smiles.
Now that you've had some time, can you tell us more about the victim?
Like, for example, his name?
Actually, officer,
A nickname?
I guess. He came from Lelystad.
So it's Lely.
It's short for that. And it was his army name, apparently. He said his real name wasn't his.
Lelystad. That's a good start. We have a few questions you can help us with.
The young woman cranes her neck, trying to catch a glimpse of the page the lieutenant passed to you. On it is a list of autopsy observations. Everything left to be clarified is in the column on the left.
Could you tell us more about his tattoos?
Oh, that.
An Oranye's map of the waterways, we believe.
Sure. Waterways. It was mostly for showing off to chicks, though.
How would that work?
How? Imagine him lying in bed. Freakish musculature laid out on the sheets. Scarred, of course. Tattooed.
Is this Oranese lit?
He's smoking and drinking, of course. And his chest and shoulders and arms are...
Good night.
And the woman
Good night.
goes like, what
I've
was
heard enough
this,
about this guy's
baby?"
chest.
And he says, that was too hardcore. Don't ask me about that. So she goes, and so it goes. Star after star.
You were the woman in this?
Oh, yeah. No, thank you. I've seen enough of him dead. I can tell you what they meant without looking at them.
Go on.
He was a blue-eyed boy with thick arms, from a small town. He was also poor, and the government of Oranje needed some people killed, so they turned him into a grotesque killer. For money. He went to Killer Academy in Vredefort. Then he killed some people on the Seminine Islands. And on other islands, too. All of the islands. After this, he came to Revachol and got killed himself.
Thank you for clearing this up.
Change of topic, perhaps?
Where is Lelystad?
In Oranje, officer.
Municipality.
It's,
The Lelystad municipality has few boroughs and even fewer cities. It's made of...
You were almost right, officer. That means his race was occidental, not mondial. I'll update the form.
You were both from Oranje?
Yes.
Did that bring you together?
No. He was too old for that. And from another part of Oranje-Rek.
No love for Mother Oranje. But wasn't he a soldier? This could be worth pursuing.
Military man, but not a patriot.
No. He left the National Service after they taught him to do what he did on Seminine. He wasn't the flag
Oh, so
waving kind.
he just likes killing
He was
people.
the
What a
making
lovely
money.
man.
He was by no means a stupid man. A people person. A small platoon leader. Certainly not a patriot.
Much like yourself, I reckon.
Mm-hmm. There is nothing on Moindi. The old, old world is dead. I love Revachol, though. I hope she loves me, too.
How old was he?
He was 42.
42? Are you sure? I would have had him above 50.
He had many scars that made him appear older. But no, we even celebrated his birthday, like, some weeks ago.
Looks like you were right, officer.
Ha! I actually got it with 42.
Points are good. Have one, you old dog, before we all die. The young woman looks at you. She's clearly sensing something. A spike in testosterone levels.
Yes. Light blue. They were like little blue galaxies. Pardon the swearing. I do him an injustice. He wasn't ugly. And he had a beautiful, soft voice.
He had a combat wound on his chin and mouth?
Yes. Severe. It made him look like half his face was cracking away in some strange
God,
smile.
I hate talking to literature writers.
Ah, yes. His hair, if you can remember?
It was light brown, almost blonde. He darkened it with brilliantine.
You know what I liked
Made
about that school
oily.
teacher, Martin?
Not nice to stroke.
He
I
talked
couldn't convince him
plainly.
to leave it alone.
You, my friend, do not talk plainly. Perhaps it was communism that killed him. Something miraculous is coming, he told me.
The lieutenant blinks. All right, let's see where this is going.
From way out in northwest, that's what he said.
Cool.
Doesn't give a shit.
All right. Coolly, gracefully, she pours herself more coffee. Wait, stop. That man, bloated beyond all recognition, was 42?
Yep.
Below the damage, the weeks of decomposition, all the swollen indignity of mortality. He was 42
Where's
years
this going?
old. How old are you? You could ask either one of them.
Miss, how old do you think I am?
Huh. How old do I think you are?
She's buying time to formulate the best answer.
I don't know. 40? I was like 9 when OO peaked. That was what, 19 years ago? I liked them when I was 9. You couldn't have liked it when you were 40. Let's say you were 20-something. 25. A good disco age. 25 plus 19 is 44.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah. I have a university degree, you know?
44. I'm young.
Absolutely. Age is just a number, man.
Yes, miss, but for him that number is 56.
Wait. This requires scientific
Bring it on. I'm
measurements
not afraid of
to
the
the
truth.
laboratorium.
Not afraid of the truth that I'm an old sad man.
This window is...
Looks like it, yeah.
Okay, now it's 10:30. I can go see the lady across the river to get my gun back, the most important weapon in a police officer's arsenal. I could go shoot Kuno's dad. I bet he'd like that. Wait. No, I don't think he would actually. You think? You know what's dumb, Almovic?
What?
My logic is I'm not going to give speed to Kuno because he's a 12-year-old, right?
Yeah.
And then a small part of my brain is like, but you should give him drugs because I want him to think. That's so stupid.
Yeah. This kid'll think I'm cool if I give
The
him drugs.
stage is all set up. You feel a little dizzy.
So, are you ready for your thing now? Let me know when I should turn on the karaoke carousel.
No, it needs to be perfect. It has to be perfect. I'm putting a point into drama. If I'm gonna do karaoke, I'm gonna do it right, goddammit. insane restaurant. A bow knot tie. Everything I need to boogie. Probably. Shut up.
The stage is. You feel.
So, are you ready for your thing?
All right,
now?
back.
Let me know when I.
The bar is full and buzzing with chatter. No one is paying you any attention. You're sweating. Immediately, a loud feedback noise startles the room. You feel like an amateur. How are you supposed? The air is thick with anticipation. Someone dims the lights as the music starts. Okay.
Here we go.
Here we go.
I would often go there, to the tiny church there,
That's his voice?
the smallest church in Saint-San. Though it once was larger, how the realm may rest there. Down through the mist there, toward the Seven Sisters, toward those pale cliffs there. I would often stay there, in that tiny yard there. I have been so glad here. Looking forward to the past here. But now,
God, his voice is insane.
you are all alone. None of this matters.
Okay.
No, none of this matters at all.
Not too bad at the end there. That part was good. I think I did it.
A lazy applause fills the room. You feel your head shake as it runs through your body and turns to you.
I like to dedicate the song to the RCM. Please don't fire
The
me.
lieutenant doesn't say anything, but he smiles sadly.
Good, good. Are we ready?
Last words?
Workers of the world unite. At least when we some credence with the Union Wars. Time to put on the real clothes. And all the drama has left my body. Okay. It's happened. 22. It's 22:30. I should have enough time to do one last thing before I go down to the docks and get my gun, and that will be the cap-off point for today. I think getting my gun is a good cap-off to the end of the day. Hell yeah. I'm not giving speed to a child, but I should let him know that I'm not giving speed to him. I just don't want it to do anything nuts, so I'm gonna save. Oh, excuse me.
Kuno's like Kuno's dad? Kuno doesn't give a fuck about
Took care of the
anything.
drugs.
Alright, so you got Kuno's kilo. Here is how we do it. First, you give Kuno Kuno's kilo, then Kuno gives you half back. That's how we split it. It's the best way. Street way.
Kilo, I mean gram. Like,
Kuno knows what Kuno means.
Kuno means gram.
aren't you gonna ask how I got past your
Word
dad?
on the street is, you sent your little friend in dressed as a hooker, distraction style.
Not a single muscle moves on the lieutenant's face.
Kuno wants to hear all about it, but first we split the kilo, then we shoot the shit.
I'm keeping it. You don't need drugs. You're 12.
Alright. Kuno knew you'd try that sneaky pig shit on him.
Tell him, Kuno.
Kuno's got brains. This shit doesn't surprise Kuno. So Kuno's gonna give you one more chance.
Major fucking choice, pig.
Kuno won't take this shit lightly. The pieces are moving, pig.
It's hard to see how not giving a boy a bag of amphetamine would cause some catastrophic cascade response. Hard to see, but easy to feel. Somehow, this will change things.
Tick, 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 tick. Decision time. What's it
Sorry.
gonna be? You gonna
This is
fuck
staying
the
with me.
Kuno? Alright. You fucked the Kuno. Everybody, Kuno got fucked by his pocket pig. Just when we getting our business on, the pig throws it all away.
I told you he can't be trusted. I told you. I told you he'd steal the shit.
Relax, see? We got plenty of kilo. This is about you and Kuno. You mismanaged this shit. Now everything is fucked between us. How are you gonna make this up to the Kuno, huh?
There is genuine disappointment below the act, sire. In truth, Kuno doesn't really believe there's anything you can do to make up for this. The damage is irreparable.
Kuno, I met your dad.
Yeah? How the fuck are you still alive, pig?
Oh, this is dangerous. Kuno, your dad was sleeping under clothes. He's a half-dead alcoholic.
What?
His posture changes. The swaying rooster motion stops for a second.
Fuck right. Kuno's dad was sleeping like a bum. Kuno told ya. Kuno's dad doesn't give a shit about anything. You got lucky, pig. Kuno knew this. Kuno's fucking violent fiend dad's been drinking hard lately. Kuno knew you have a way in.
Kuno window.
Whatever scary thing he might have been, now he's nothing.
Yeah? Kuno's dad is fucking nothing. Fucking coma shit, stroke shit. Kuno's dad is so fucking violent. He's had a stroke many times. Shit. Kuno's gonna have one too. Gonna be just like Kuno's dad. Speed shit, crime shit, bucket on the bed. Kuno's gonna go out like Kuno's dad. Revachol West style.
Stop saying all this sad shit, Kuno.
There's a touch of grief in there.
Fuck you talking sad? Kuno's got hard shit, death shit, nothing shit.
You don't have to turn into
Get
that.
your fucking nun-ass out of here before Kuno fucks it dead. You think as you took Kuno's speed, Kuno's gonna sub like a turn into... Kuno ain't turning into shit. Kuno is that shit.
If he doesn't stop soon, he's going to collapse from exhaustion.
Kuno won! Oh, you won, Kuno!
There was a text with your name on it in the apartment.
Yeah, so fucking what?
It says Kuno Devucia.
Fuck are you talking to Kuno about that kiddie shit?
Well, I like it, Kuno Devucia.
He's trying to fuck you again.
Fuck out of here. Kuno knows it's fucking lame. That's why Kuno changed it. Kuno can change his name into anything. Gonna change my name into...
Don't change your name into that, Kuno.
There are tons of unpaid utility bills.
Fuck right there where?
You can guess.
Let me guess, Kuno's dad doesn't give a shit.
Yeah, that's right. Kuno's dad doesn't give a shit about that electricity and light shit. Just wants to pound on people and drink.
That's no place to live in.
That's right. It's a shithole. Kuno's gonna move underground. Leroy shit. Ancient shit. Kuno's gonna live in a fucking catacomb.
Yeah, in a tomb, Kuno.
I know it's not an easy life you have in that apartment.
The fuck do you know about Kuno's life? Kuno's got plans.
Yeah, we got plans.
I did the right thing not to give you drugs. Let's conclude this.
That didn't change shit, pig. That only made things worse. Fucking social worker shit. It doesn't work, pig.
It doesn't work, Kuno. Only our shit works.
She must repeat it. Use every chance to confirm that version of reality.
Come on, let's talk about your shack
The
again.
fuck do you want with it? Good call, Pigmeister. Don't come and talk to Kuno about his kingdom. Kuno doesn't fucking care.
That was more of a disappointing resolution than I thought. I'm a little bit curious. Hold on. Because I really want anything bad to happen to him, so I'm gonna do a little cheat. Yeah. Look. Some things you just don't want to happen. Fuck me. I mean, like, is giving it to him the right thing to do? I don't think so. Not gonna give drugs to a child. Oh, come on. It's not to her.
I'll die before I squeal, pig.
Sure, converse with me.
Murder was the case. Was
Again, Becca.
Doesn't have anything to say. I did not give drugs to the 12-year-old. Was that the wrong decision? Because I saved before I gave him the drugs. Passing the empathy check allows you to try and separate her and Kuno S. But how? How to do it? Look, I don't usually look up what the results of something are, but I don't know. You know what I mean? It's like, there's like one thing I'm like, maybe I should, check.
Kuno's like Kuno's dad?
Maybe you should
Yeah.
become a checker.
The kingdom of Kuno? The fuck do you want with it? Yeah, whatever. Kuno, the fuck about it? Your test.
Get lost.
Kuno doesn't.
Okay, well I have to go around the back anyway, so I might as well. Okay. I got no clue what the results of that are. I even checked. But, yeah. That's all I got. You know what I'm thinking about?
Yes?
What?
No, never mind. I'll talk to Kuno West in the morning. It's not actually the most important thing I need to be doing. Right now I need to go get my gun back. Which means actually I should fast travel. I hope that doesn't eat time. I mean, it might. Nope, it doesn't. Perfect. That's very nice, actually. Okay, I'm gonna save over what I did. I did the right thing. I didn't give a kid drugs. There's no way that was gonna be a good thing. Probably.
That's how you know you're a winner.
Okay, where the fuck was I supposed to meet? You must meet her near the old fish market at 22. Just walk past the fishing village until you see the boardwalk. Got it. What the fuck?
Put your hands where I can see them.
Show me your hands. This is the pace. Show me your hands. Right now!
Holy
Show me your
shit.
hands! Right now!
Scavenged, battery-powered police lights protrude from her back.
Madame, please drop the firearm immediately.
You shouldn't be here. Something's very wrong with her. She's completely out of control.
Easy, ma'am. Take it easy.
Failure to comply. Suspect is displaying aggression. I am the police. Don't move. Don't move. Hands on your head. Suspect is armed and dangerous.
What the fuck is happening? Ma'am, I need you to calm down. We just want to talk.
Lateral vascular neck restraint. Carotid sleeper. Carotid sleeper.
Be careful, detective. Don't do anything that might set her off.
The situation looks bad. Calm yourself. You'll have to go for the gun sooner or later. This is dangerous. You're 70% certain you always leave your gun loaded.
Let's deal with this
We
later.
can't leave.
This is too...
A delirious civilian is pointing firearm at us. Your firearm. You need to solve this.
Please identify yourself, man.
It's a goddamn police shitbag. Cut the pavement.
As she waves her hands, you notice familiar-looking ampoules and packets sticking out of the mountain of police gear on her back.
Are you on drugs?
Medicine?
Confiscated contraband. Restricted access. 2 kilos missing.
I don't think she's on drugs. Being off drugs might actually be the problem here.
We can solve this peacefully. Please lower the weapon.
Officer in need of assistance. Suspect alert. Get on the ground.
Ma'am, please. We want to help you, but you need to lower
Let's
that
just
weapon.
talk, alright?
Disturbance reported. Authorized deadly force.
Oh god.
Sector, take the shot.
Big red key. That's code for the battering ram. Cop talk. You know this.
They're not the police. We are the police.
Back up. Back up. Back up. Status unconfirmed.
Lieutenant W. Freight to Harriet de Beaufort, 41st Precinct.
No. Oh, no. No. I thought Mr. Moran. Gareth.
Aggravated assault. Man
What
down.
the fuck is wrong with her?
There's a scenario
She clearly has
unfolding
mental
in her
issues,
head.
so
It has
shoot her.
nothing to do with what's happening.
why? She has
Someone get
mental
gun!
What's the situation, officer?
Law enforcement compromised. Impersonating a police officer.
Does she not believe you two are actually police officers?
You really are cops. I'm in full RCM lieutenant's uniform.
License and registration.
It's not a code, just disjointed words. She's losing it. One twitch and there would be blood. Alright, here's the plan. You fling the chain cutters in her face, already darting right, and immediately close the distance. Left hand grabs the barrel, right one breaks. No, that won't be necessary. Look closer. The gun, all 3 barrels, red and blue light shining through. It's not loaded.
So no bullets in that gun.
Huh? My god, I think you're right.
Ma'am, the weapon you're holding is mine, and I know it has no bullets.
What? police issue.
Fucking.
Police weapons have bullets. This isn't real. Police weapons have bullets. What is this? Why did you sell me
What the
this?
fuck?
Grab the gun. Right now.
No one ever cares anymore. Why would they treat me like
Okay, now that I have a gun, Kim, shoot it.
Great gears are grinding to a halt. The machine is powering down.
All right. We need to figure out what to do with her now.
nobody's ever around?
What do you think's happening to her?
Nobody ever comes to visit me.
She's in a stupor. I've seen this before. God knows for how long. Could be days when they get like this. Honestly, I don't know. Dementia, probably. Dementia and Channel 8. And loneliness.
Too many cop shows on the radio, huh?
There's a bit more to this than that. But right now, we need to decide what to do with her.
I'm very sorry that's how life turned out for you.
Her scratched skin is warm to the touch, but the person inside doesn't even know you're there.
Should we just arrest her?
I don't think there's any need for that. In her current state, and without a gun, she isn't really a threat to anyone. We could let Titus know. This is a perfect problem for the local peacekeepers to handle. They might even know her family.
Yeah, maybe.
Then we can ask him once we get back to the Whirling. But we have to hurry, because it's late, and they might have already gone home. But I think we're done here for now. Let's head out. This is done.
Right.
Please, leave the radio on.
Reflex to what? Being left alone. She stands motionless. Just a heap of clothes and fleshes now. The woman stands slumped. She looks catatonic under her mountain of RCM paraphernalia. Is one of those things a police cap? There were narcotics in there too. You're thinking of taking them. Dude, she doesn't even flinch as you reach out and disentangle the familiar-looking lieutenant's cap.
Oh, is that yours?
It's hard to say. It's been so long since you wore. The lieutenant nods. You take the vial of Pyrrolidon and the bottle of speed. She didn't consume them. She didn't look high. She confiscated them.
You're taking those, are you?
Listen to him, for once.
Fine, you take
Thank you. I'm doing this to help you.
He's grateful you did this. The old woman doesn't react to your touch.
Man, that's fucked up. Oh, I'm becoming more police officer-like by the minute.
Must resist urge to attack.
I know, I actually wanted to... I was actually gonna shoot her. I mean, if I had a gun in that situation, I probably would have shot her.
Why?
Because she's pointing a gun at officers.
So? It's your job to calmly resolve that situation. You're
I
British,
don't have
you're
a
not
vest.
American. You're British, you're not American.
That would even be more crazy if she had a gun. I wouldn't have one. I'd be behind my car if that was the case. But I'm just saying no one would fault you for taking the shot. Does that make it the right thing to do? Yes.
No.
Yes.
You shouldn't shoot people unless it's a last resort.
I felt like a pretty last resort situation there.
Well, you resolved it without shooting her, so clearly it wasn't.
She literally said, take the shot.
Yeah, gun was loaded.
How would I have known that? And the cat was actually caught it, which was lucky, but...
Well, you noticed the gun wasn't
Oh my god,
loaded.
if my character didn't notice that, I would have actually told Kim to take the shot.
See, this is why you shouldn't jump to shooting people. Look,
She
you're
said
a
she was gonna
police
shoot me.
Look, you're a police officer. You signed up for this job.
I don't have a vest.
Oh, I don't have a vest.
Yeah, that's kind of the part of the thing that makes me willing
If I
to...
get shot, I'll die. Oh, good.
Yeah, you're right, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Soy face. If I get shot, I'll die of blood loss.
Look what you've done. Now my cat has a permanent ring floating around his head. I'm sure they'll
Inside,
verify it.
you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone.
Wait, I can go and tell the radios later in the day that I actually solved it, and my head. Is that white circle going to be there for the rest of time? I hope it fades when I go through these things. I can see whatever I mean when she said that she was a bit dangerous. Let's see. Finding booze and drinking it is not important to me. I'll get the armor number tomorrow. Hangman's boots. I don't need to really get that. I could talk to Titus in the morning. Titus. Special borscht. And then the boardwalk stuff is not super important, really. We can do that tomorrow.
You see a heavy...
That was a rough day. Also, I heard my character's voice when he did the karaoke.
Yeah.
It's not what I expected, I gotta be honest. It's a very gruff British voice, actually. Oh wait, I don't live here anymore. Shit, I forgot. To be honest, I couldn't tell which would be the better place to live, here or the fucking fishing shack. Actually, the fishing shack's probably nicer. Because, you know, I didn't trash it.
Yeah, but this place probably has heating.
So? Oh, wait.
It's cold.
Mold?
You know what cold is?
You know what's annoying? It's going to be day 4, and they said I heard around, I think, like, what, 2? I got 5 days in the second day. I still don't know. I still haven't ID'd the second mercenary. They said they had an Overwatch position over the harbour, but I just can't fucking fathom where it is. I honest to God don't know where that fucking building is. I've been all over this damn place. Alvic, can you give me a clue to identify the radio operator?
Well, where's the radio?
There's one in my car.
Where else would there be a radio?
In some of the trucks. Wait. Trucks. The trucks!
Yeah, I don't remember what it was. I hope that's right.
Okay, there's the racist truck, but that's not it. It's probably this truck. Let's see.
This found ate the smell of cigarettes. Elysium
Yeah, that's
welcomes
right.
you.
There's a
The
radio
cabin
transmitter in here.
inside, there's something odd about the passenger seat. The seating fabric has been pulled tight over the lower side of the seat. Voila! A stack of neatly folded papers has been stashed
Some of its
behind
roots.
the seating fabric.
This is it.
You see 3 maps depicting a large metropolitan area. It's Revachon. Some of its routes and highways have been outlined with a pen.
Bonne prise.
This large map displays the elevated motorway called 881. The intake leading to Martinez is marked with a blue X. There's another X on the off-ramp at a place called the Old South. Toll booths at the intakes are marked with a circle. It looks like there are scant few ways of getting onto the elevated motorway that runs over Jamrock. There, hundreds of thousands of motor carriages roar on the 881. High above the massive brown and red roofs, that is Jamrock. To Couron, through the middle-income neighborhoods there, by the river, and then to Stella Maris and La Delta for work. This municipal map from the 30s displays a complex system of storm sewers underneath a sub-district called The box.
Why is it adjacent
Old
to the
military
41?
hospital. The final map displays a labyrinth of service tunnels left over from the construction of Motorway 881. Looks like the smugglers have infiltrated the road network.
So it would seem. The RCM patrols most of these auxiliary roads, though
do you think's behind
apparently
us?
it's definitely not the Union. They just do some logistics. This operation has spread everywhere in Jamrock. Here's bad news. There have been attempts at a serious investigation before, but they...
Especially bad news for cops who may have something in their past they don't even know is there.
Where does the contraband end up?
Hard to say. This distribution network looks certainly large, yet still vague enough. It doesn't reveal much about the Besmerti behind it. The Besmerti is a Revacholian crime syndicate. They see themselves as the inheritors of the 14 Revacholian Indo-tribes, with cool names like La Puta Madre and Aura Mazda. Best not to disturb the scene.
The stack of maps looks just like before. It looks like the...
Strange. There are so many radio stations saved
Do you
here.
think we can do it through radio?
Doesn't look like it. It's completely
Dial.
inoperable. For contacting an entire fleet of lorrymen, looks like we are dealing with an impressive organizational tool.
The ghostly actresses and the rusty toolbox. Is the rusty...
Do you think the Pale Driver actually is the radio operator for the mercenaries?
The woman is still...
Maybe.
Huh? What is it? Of course not.
The Boyadero. Boya, for short.
It's an old ballad about a young girl who falls in
Guessing
love
we don't have
with a
the
daring
root.
boyadero. He promises to
happen.
marry... Of course not. The boyadero returns from the western plain a changed man.
Give up his writing.
In the background, you can hear the orchestra swell as the screen fills with...
So the boyadero strangles his beloved and throws her
Oh.
body in the maggrate. Then he rides off, because the western plain is
He
calling.
strangles the girl he promises to marry when he comes back from the Western Plain. That's the way I thought that was
You
going.
have to understand. A true boyadero needs a whole horizon to himself. He can't be tied down by man or woman. He is...
No, there's no way she's the radio operator. But that truck is suspicious with all the radios in it. It could be the mercenary, but it could belong to the syndicate too. I feel like it could be being thrown off. It's definitely not the racist lorry driver's truck. That's the one that had the
Yeah, he's a
paraphernalia.
racist. They don't have radio, so...
Yeah. Ratio.
Dan, you need to go to bed.
I know. I just...
Motherfucker.
Mold?
I am molding.
And balding in the future.
I'm probably not going to go bald, though.
How do you know that?
My grandpa isn't bald.
How do you know that?
I know what he looks like. He's like almost 80 and he isn't bald, though.
Should yank his hair, and if it isn't there, you can be like, well, I guess I proved him wrong.
Why would I want to prove him wrong?
So you can be like, I've unmasked you, Baldinator.
All that would prove is that I can go bald at like age 78 if some little shit grabs my hair and yanks all of it out.
And then goes, woohoo, dances around the room.
Default dances and like
The door has seen
spreads
better
it
days.
around.
The layer...
I'll be sleeping in my room in the Whirling.
Good night.
We'll meet in front of the shack.
I'm gonna do the sleep thing, and then that'll be the end of the session.
Very fitting.
I think so. Before I go to bed, I don't have any books to read. I'm gonna just keep reading through my case thingy for now. Ledger of Failure and Hatred.
It's the ledger you found in the trash. A cabbage of papers had arson, petty theft, spousal abuse,
it's the last
handwritten
one.
logs on dozens of investigations. Yes, a title, one might say even. Yes, others appear. You like this grimy murdering. No, you don't. You're a human measuring instrument. It's going to take an effort to piece these case files together. You don't exactly close them. It takes about half an hour to piece them. It would be very interesting to read about these, wouldn't it?
You know why they called them
There
that,
seems to
Daniel?
be a square-shaped entry wound in the victim's
You'll
forehead.
never guess.
What?
She's been sitting there for weeks
Because the bullets
on
were
her
square.
rocking chair
Oh.
with a square hole in her That's all you got. From the half hour you spent piecing it together, all you know is that who knows? Those pages are missing. One day you may still catch the man
Counts
with
in
the
an
square
unexpected
gun.
location.
Some assholes brought their couch outside and hung out on it. In the middle of the street, on the roof, on the hillside by the motorway.
Like a rock band.
Yes, as you said here, insufferable
Rock and roll assholes. Young people are the worst.
Young people are the worst. So anyway, you got a complaint about the damn sofa. They were leaving it out in all these unexpected and whimsical locations. They took it to where they also took
Smoked
photos of
cigarettes and drank
themselves.
coffee. Oh, they're
Cigarette
assholes, I
butts,
hate them.
coffee cups, stupid couch. You had to clean it all up. And you did. No, you didn't have time for that. These notes show that you have what is called a real goddamn job. You don't have time to be chasing down
You're
the
right.
couch assholes.
Murder at the hookah
Yeah,
parlor.
murder.
Hookah.
Tum at the hookah parlor was a case originally assigned to an officer called Joseph Mills, who is now dead. Of circumstances completely unconnected to beaten to death by a throng of Villalobos gang members when him and his partner J.M., only initials mentioned, answered that Joseph Mills was on this case that he just couldn't solve. Mills didn't get off the pot. Not yet. He kept at it for a couple of weeks more, racking his brains, running with every theory, as outlandish as they seemed. No, he was awful. Awful sense of humor, too.
Rapey?
The worst jokes you've ever heard. Really rapey. Still,
Really rapey
he'd been on it
jokes.
for months now. Said it was the
the
final case. Said it was uncrackable. That murderer vanished into thin air. That goddamn
I
hookah
have a
parlor
question.
was all he
Does it
talked
mean
about.
he told really rapey jokes, or that he was really rapey? Never mind, go on.
Okay, so the case is handed
I
to you
wanna
because
know.
Mills isn't getting anywhere.
Yeah, rapey
and you
Mills.
look into it. Here's the setup. A young man is found dead in a hookah parlor. You know, those places where you go and smoke bubblegum-flavored vapor
Yeah,
all
that's
day.
stupid.
Yeah. So anyway, young man in his 20s found with his skull busted open, right on the floor of the hookah parlor, in the middle of the day. No one else is in there. Only client that day. No one enters. No one exits.
All morning.
He's just sucking on his watermelon hookah all morning,
45.
all
Well, it's
noon,
almost enough.
like he usually. Mills has no idea. Invisible assassin, movie deal gone sour. Girl at the counter did it. Nothing fits. Eerie. Man just dropped dead. So you go to the parlor. You see cushions around
I
the
see.
table. Tables
He hit his head
low,
on the table and
heavy.
died.
Really? See? You can't even read the
Oblique,
thing
huh?
without solving it. Yeah, it was that. Turns out hookah does do something. It turns off your brain's oxygen supply.
Yeah, I
and
know.
you don't notice it
Stupid.
until you get up to go to the bathroom.
What the hell was he doing there for 6 hours?
Smoking hookah. Didn't you hear? I don't know. Trying to come up with a...
So that's
not
the
much has
glorious murder
changed
mystery.
in
He
the
stood up and
meanwhile.
hit his head
A
because
bunch
he's
of sodden
stupid.
papers
Great.
still sags from the
So he murdered
See,
himself
the
in a
rest of
way.
the stinking
Yeah, I guess I
cellulose
found the
is
culprit.
much worse for wear. Being
Okay,
without
take him away.
resistance Or sound. The two panels move against each other.
Fucking
The
kill yourself,
compartment
you
is now
asshole.
open. Inside, you
Why
see
is this
two
a
ticket
plot?
stubs and a handmade postcard.
Fucking kill yourself, you asshole.
The
You
words
should
just
kill yourself.
crossed your mind somehow.
Who are they for?
Who do you think?
I don't know.
It's slightly, ever so slightly, difficult to breathe once you've done so. Your hand shakes. You're flushed with adrenaline.
Okay, time to go to bed now that I told the case. Now that I've read all the case files, I can head to bed. And then I can buy a
bed is
book when I'm late at night
bit
for
run
the
down.
rest of the time. Because I actually have money, look.
You've earned a
I have
rest.
money, look. Money. Alright.
Money, Mr. Krabs, money.
Across the room, the heating system hums its soft lullaby.
Oh, look, I do
The
have heat.
mattress feels soft
And
and
I-
the sheets warm. It only
Look,
takes
it's
you
much
moments
better.
for the
I
world
have a
to
real
fall
bed.
away.
It is a cozy looking shack.
Yeah, honestly, it looks way nicer than the motel room. Like, the motel room had a lot of fancy stuff on it, but it was
baby.
broken.
A million little lights
But
in
yeah,
the
don't click on
dark.
you fucking kill yourself.
You're one
Why not?
fine instrument, brother. All those faces and all those names.
No.
Recorded in you. Forever. On Faraday.
Spinning in eternity.
On and on it goes. For untold hours. At the disco where you first asked her to dance. Rising. Rising. Above the dark curvature.
Behold, there are millions of them down there. The first time. The last time. The smoke in her mouth. The plotted flowers. The faces turning. Changing.
It's the world, Harry boy. And you're made of it. Every day you're out there.
Yeah, I'm piecing together
You
my
make
identity
more of
from the world
yourself
because
from
I'm a
it.
blank slate.
I'm afraid you can't be unmade now. You can never forget this shit.
I don't want to. It's beautiful.
Beautiful. It's stuck on loop.
You're the son of the world again. Harrister. A ceaseless agent. Picking up litter and old newspapers. Collecting your little bubblegum wrappers and idiotic picture postcards.
Hey,
Meaningless,
I like those postcards. Fuck you.
meaningless keepsakes.
Reading your awful letters and recalling things, aren't you? The endless names of the world. An address book you are. The map of a city.
That's right. I am an agent of the world.
You'll go insane if you keep going like this. One more day, and you'll be in the loony bin. I just know you will. And for what, brother man?
For the working class. For the greater good.
Solving your little
Hell yeah.
crossword puzzles. Doing your tasks. Crossing names off lists. Trying to become some sort of world detector. It won't make it okay.
I'm building
It
communism
won't
for
put
all.
smoke back in her mouth.
Making progress. Measured, steady progress.
There he goes again. He's a real political animal, our Harry. He still doesn't see that it's the world changing around him.
He's got no idea what he's in for.
Why?
'Cause only love can break your heart.
You guys
Beep,
suck.
beep, beep. The
Wait.
alarm is ringing, Harry. The disco circus goes on and on.
Do it for the picture puzzle. Put it all together. Solve the world. One conversation
Dulcet.
at a time.
Dulcet brain voice. I like you more than limbic system and stupid id brain.
Yeah, it brains a cock.
Yeah, you're such a cunt. You're telling me I should disengage from the world. I didn't ask you for anything. That's why you because you're stupid. Oh.
Good. You're up. Listen, there's something that's been bothering you for a few days now.
What is it?
It's a suspicion, or a feeling really, that things are not quite in hand around here. An earth-shattering deduction from your psyche. What will those guys come up with
I was
next?
about to say, is like, yeah, no shit.
Every day, things seem to spin more and more wildly, out of control. The center isn't holding. And despite your efforts to moderate and contain these energies, things only seem to be getting
Let's get
worse.
right to it. What needs to be done?
You've got to find out who bears la responsabilité.
I was assigning responsibility for the murder.
Harry, you're thinking about this too narrowly. La responsabilité isn't concerned with trivial questions like who killed who.
Human welfare
It's
index.
about the real issues. The Human Welfare Index. The price of staple goods. The most awesome, terrible thing. It is human nature to crave la responsabilité and to deny it. That's why it must be distributed across many different organizations, agencies,
True.
offices,
Alright, I
and
accept the responsibility.
whoa.
Wait.
This isn't some kind of dictatorship. You can't simply seize la responsabilité for yourself, like a committee.
Who's sitting on this committee?
Only the most even-keeled minds. In Martinet, your half-brother, the lieutenant, is a natural place to start. Together, you'll be able to discover who has la responsabilité in Revachol.
And what happens once you sign it?
Most likely, your findings will be collected in a report, which will be carefully reviewed by your superiors.
Okay.
Once they've reviewed it, those same superiors will produce a set of recommendations to be taken up at the next meeting of the Standing Committee. Rest assured, no matter what happens, it will be done through the proper channels.
Yeah, sure. Let's
Good
do it.
luck.
Let's
Your
take on that
report is
responsibility.
eagerly anticipated.
No.
What? Why not?
No, responsibilities are good.
Form a committee more list to assign responsibility. Kim might know where to start. Oh god, I'm gonna save the game before I talk to Kim about forming la responsibility.
Yeah, you want to be a moralist so that you can shoot people. Like mentally, like dementia-ridden old
She
women.
had it coming, shut up. Good morning, Kim. I was just talking to my brain about how old people deserve to die.
If you were a moralist, you should have punched Kuno, cause like he deserves it for not being a moral child.
No, he had an immoral upbringing. That's his problem.
Yeah, you have to beat the immorality out of him.
I don't see how that would work.
Well, I mean, you shell the immorality out of this city. I don't see how it doesn't work.
Okay, I'll shell the immorality out of the city, but we'll have to do it next time. Good night, everyone.